Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your man D Dane representing the We So Classic podcast. I got my man Recess in the building. What's up, brother?
What's good, D?
Chilling. Got my man Lou Hall in the building. What's going on, homie?
Yo, chilling. Was good.
All right, we got a special guest with us today. This is one of our day one listeners, man. Finally happy to get you. I mean, this is a sad moment to have you on, but we appreciate you jumping on with us, man. My man Brian. What's good, brother?
What's good, bro? What's poppin'? Everything good, chilling, man.
Yeah, man. So, unfortunately, we had some unfortunate news today. I mean, y'all could talk about it and shit, man. You know,
I mean, XXXTentacion got shot, 20 years old, young kid. I don't know. He was acting reckless when he first came out, getting punched by Rob Stone, I think, in the face. I think it was Rob Stone, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know. At first, he started reckless. He came out from jail. He got known in jail, first of all. I think that's why Drake felt comfortable enough to pretty much steal his flow, because he was looking for up to life in prison, pretty much. You guys know that part, right?
Situation. I don't know nothing about this.
I'm pretty much. I guess I start from the ground up. So, like,
yeah.
It's pretty much a group. XXXTentacion, Ski Master, Slump God, Kid Trunks. It's like pretty much like a group of kids that grew up together or whatever. So they started like on SoundCloud. They're pretty much the first wave of underground rappers, really. You know what I'm saying? You know, them SoundCloud rapper type shit.
Okay.
So they were pretty much the first of them type of people. So they would go across the country and just tour off of songs that they really just kind of like, you know, did themselves and shit with just Audacity and a bullshit ass laptop microphone or whatever. So from there, I guess they did armed robbery to make money and shit like that, and they would get caught or whatever. So they went to jail, whatever, and that's when "Look at Me," a song that XXXTentacion had released, really started popping. And yeah, he got famous in jail.
Okay,
so when he got out,
the song was before he went to jail. He recorded the song.
Yeah, and then recorded the song before he went to jail. Then he went to jail. The song blew up, and then when he got out of jail, that's when he started dissing Drake.
Oh, he was dissing Drake?
Because Drake stole his flow on "Look at Me," and he put it on a song that came out on Views. I forget what's the name, or on Views, or the October's Very Own was the last album he put out. I forget what it's called. But anyway, yeah. But it started from there. That's really where
I would know that. I thought Lou Hall would definitely jump in when it comes to a Drake album. I thought he would jump in and know.
Absolutely not.
What's that mean? Drake, what are you talking about?
I don't know like all the songs on Drake's album.
Anyway,
Drake bit the flow. They did a side by side comparison. It's obvious. XXXTentacion felt the type of way about it, so he habitually dissed Drake and told him to fuck his mom and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I think if I'm not mistaken, pretty much some shit to that limit. Damn. So this is where XXXTentacion starts, pretty much his like rise to stardom, really. You know what I'm saying? So from there, I guess his friend Ski Master Slump God. This is pretty much explaining the reason why he got punched in the face. So I'm gonna start from there. So all right, Ski Master Slump God was playing a show, and pretty much you know how when you're playing a show in your hometown, pretty much the opening act of that hometown city, they pretty much play the longest set because that's their hometown. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm guessing Ski Master didn't know this with Rob Stone, and Rob Stone was supposed to be the one that was supposed to be closing and playing longer. I guess Ski Master didn't know this, so he stood on stage. He stood on stage.
This is the clip that everybody knows, but really mainstream would know XXXTentacion.
Yeah, so it started from there. So
on that stage.
So that happened with Ski Mask. He stood on stage or whatever. I guess they felt some type of way, Rob Stone. So after the show, they went and jumped him, and they fucked him up like real bad. There's video evidence. He was knocked the fuck out in front of like a Bentley or some shit like that with swag. At least he was knocked out with swag. You know what I'm saying? If I was knocked out, I want to be knocked out in front of a fucking Bentley. You know what I'm saying?
But I hear you.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. I would always think that if there's one way I would go out, you know, it'd be. But I didn't think it that way. You skipped a little bit. How long did he do in jail before his song blew up? Or how long did he?
I think it was 6. It was 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months. And
how long? If I'm not mistaken.
How long ago is this? Because I remember the clip that you're talking about.
This is about a year ago. He's only been out for like a year.
Oh, that's it? He's only been out for a year? Wow.
Yeah. He's pretty much this generation's Kurt Cobain. I know it's kind of going far, for you guys, because I know how you guys feel about this new shit, but for these young, I'm a music freak, so I'm open to everything. I listen from Billy Joel to fucking Elton John to fucking XXX to fucking DMX to fucking Jesus if I have to. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But he's this generation's Kurt Cobain. He's the guy that spoke about depression, about like he's not a trap artist. Like if you listen to his albums, he does acoustic songs. He does songs on piano. Like this is a kind of, I think this would be an artist you guys would try to be open to a little bit more. Like maybe check out his old shit. Like he's got dope songs like Jocelyn Flores talking about fucking a best friend he had that was a model and she killed herself. You know what I'm saying? And that's her name. And he wrote a song about her and shit like that. Like this kid was very deep and introspective. That's the problem that a lot of people don't understand because he was so reckless. It was kind of like a Pac. You know how he acted so reckless, so nobody would listen to his fucking intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was the problem with this kid. He was so reckless, but he was also so intelligent. That was the problem. He's a fucking genius, but genius with no fucking control. You know?
So what questions I got, Brian?
Yeah.
When he blew up and his career started taking off, it was, of course, I think it was a little before that incident that we all see on the clip with him getting
knocked out.
Yeah. So that clip itself, that happened, I would say, how many months ago now?
Probably at least 6-7 months ago.
So
maybe less.
So you saying he's so halfway into his career? You said his career lasted a year.
Yeah, year and a half.
Happens. Where is he before his passing today? Where was he in music right now? Because I seen a couple of.
He just released the album. Not even. I don't know if you want to call it an album because nowadays I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a mixtape, album, playlist, whatever. He released a project about 2 months ago. He hit fucking Billboard #1 with the release of the album.
Oh, word! Wow.
He had one song I think reached number 11. I think "Sad" it reached number 11 or cracked number 10, some shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was popping. He wasn't like Drake famous or nothing like that, but he was Tekashi 6ix9ine level, So, but yeah.
Wow.
I mean, definitely good interview to check out is the No Jumper interview with XXXTentacion. If you guys don't know about No Jumper, this is a guy who pretty much goes on SoundCloud, finds unknown people, brings them on unknown people that he believes sound good, and he puts them on his podcast. And they most of the time they fucking blow up. Tekashi 6ix9ine was one of them. I've been knowing about Tekashi 6ix9ine for like 2 years now. Like I've been listening to his shit before anybody was. Like dope shit. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. No Jumper's fire. Check out No Jumper. That shit's fire.
Okay.
What is the song that I know for sure that is on YouTube, and it has I think over 70 million views.
From who? XXX?
Is that Everybody Dies in Their Nightmares?
Nah, it's probably Look at Me. That's the one where he hanged the kid. I know you guys talked about that one on the podcast.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah. Look at
Me. So what was
That's
the whole controversy about that? What, he hung a little was a little white kid or something? He hung him?
Yeah, he was just talking about Emmett Till, and pretty much it was all visual shit. Pretty much it's okay for you to do it to a black kid, or it was okay for it to happen to a black kid, but if it happened to a white kid, what would happen? And you kind of saw what happened. Like people are like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
There's a whole bunch of like backlash. I take it.
Yeah, it was just all imagery.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Kanye. Like I didn't believe any of that bullshit he was saying. It was just all marketing.
Right.
Well, like most of the kids, like if you have a different color hair or different style of dress, it's all marketing, all trying to. This is what you do. You cut, look as different as everybody else.
I mean, you gotta have a face tattoo nowadays to be fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a type of person that likes to like I look at all right, music has to do with economics. How the world works also affects music. Like in the 80s, what happened? We had hair metal, right? Why? Ronald Reagan. Credit cards was booming, economics was booming. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was living fast, living quick, spending money. So the music reflected that same way that we're doing now with Donald Trump as president. Everybody's living fast, spending money. you know what I'm saying, everybody's living lavish, and the music reflects the same way. And then what happened when the grunge era came in? Everything pretty much shifted. You know, fucking Clinton came into presidency.
Right.
Everybody was kind of
Right.
holding on their money, even though the economy was going dope too.
Brian,
I don't know.
Brian,
I'm going
hold
crazy.
on.
I'm going off topic.
As soon as you said Donald Trump, it started getting crazy on the connection. So.
Yo, you're funny, dog.
You don't know about that, man. That's how we. That happens all the time, man.
Yo.
We definitely under investigation and shit, man.
Yeah,
it's a whole situation.
Yo, so what the reports are out today is that people in whoever was watching his Snapchat account recognized where he was Snapchatting from, and they're saying that these how the perpetrators got him today.
Honestly, 4 hours before he died, he put something on his Instagram story. He was having a charity event this weekend.
Wow.
Literally, I think an hour or 2 hours before he died, he posted that.
Wow.
Yeah, like the thing is that kid, he got into some situation, an assault charge with a pregnant woman.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, and I think he was going to go away for life or something like that again, but he was acting right. You know, he was doing everything right. He did a charity event. I saw the video on YouTube. He posted it. He went to some like orphanage. He bought like 40 PS4s, 40 flat screen TVs. He bought the kids guitars. Out of his own pocket, he spent like $100,000, you know? And then the crazy shit after that, he posted on Instagram, a challenge saying that, he'll let somebody record on his album that he, just released. If all you have to do is just do something kind, and whoever he felt like would win, and he would bring him out, fly him out, and do all that stuff. And then right after that, that's when Drake put out the video for where he gave the $1 million away.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's like a whole beef thing there too. XXX and him were fighting about that too.
Wow.
One-sided pretty much on XXX.
See, I didn't know anything about any of this. So
Yeah. So pretty much XXX just puts out a challenge, do the best thing you can, and you don't have to do it with money or whatever. Just do the right thing. And then Drake puts that out literally like not even 2 days later. Yeah. It's just a lot of shit. But X apparently he died coming out of a motorcycle dealership. He got shot in his BMW i8. I don't know if you guys seen the video yet, but that shit's all over Facebook.
Wow.
It's a disturbing video. It's not for sensitive viewers.
It's not for sensitive viewers.
Yeah.
Like it's real shit. Like I guess apparently they say he was trying to rob him for his bag or some shit, and they came, or it's a drive-by. They came and shot him. There's so many different stories.
Yeah, it's probably like so early right now. I mean, this shit just happened. Like
I got some friends saying already it was Drake because he's mad at Pusha T and he had to take it out on somebody.
Oh Lord have mercy! I don't know about all that shit, man.
That's some people. I swear,
that's gonna be
crazy,
for conspiracy theories episode 2 and shit, man.
Big shout out to Prez, who's not with us tonight. It's a sad story, but conspiracy theories, of course, will always pop up when there's multiple, characters involved.
No doubt.
And those are big allegations. Brian's talking about Drake. I mean, that's a heavy one. That's a heavy one. I mean, for clickbait, you could tell people that in your own time. Brian, when you talk about Donald Trump and shit, because these are people that very strong and powerful. I don't know about that.
But Reese says, why you say conspiracy theories and mention Prez and shit? Why you do that, man? What you trying to say? Well,
basically only because me and him, we definitely look for the conspiracy theories and everything.
Okay. Checking. Big shout out to Prez, man. Speaking of conspiracy theories and shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel that still 20 years old.
Definitely, he's a baby, man. He's a kid, man. He's a kid.
Yeah, I don't know, but he grew up. From the interviews, he's saying he grew up. How can I say alone? I guess his mother was very not there.
Okay,
but he loved his mother a lot. He always wanted his mother's attention. That's why he acted out. Like apparently, he was like expelled in 6th grade already. Just I guess doing anything to get attention from his mom. Shit like that. Wow. Like any interview he always talks about his mother, like how much he loves her, even though she didn't give him the attention that he wanted.
Ryan, off air, you were saying that he was Jamaican. Which side of it is he? Full Yachty or
full Jamaican? Apparently.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah. His real name. Let me look up his real name.
Yeah, his real name.
Hold up.
Was it sounded
It's weird as
Name
fuck.
started like it was an Islamic name.
Like Islamic name, you said?
Yeah, it does.
Just too much, man. Like I said, but
All right, his name is Jose Dwayne Onfroy.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
That's something else, man. But you saying as far as music goes, so how was the music though? Is it you said it's like different? Is it
It's
good?
360.
Is it
Yeah,
good,
it's
or is it
alternative rock.
alternative? Okay.
It can from range to the reckless of trap you can think of, stupidity trap,
Right.
to the most alternative rock type shit, piano, fucking acoustic guitar, him just singing.
What about his lyrics? He's rhyming
His
about?
lyrics are actually meaningful. Like
Okay.
that's the thing. When it's meaningful, time to be meaningful, it's time to. It's like you ever listen to like a System of a Down?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know how they can get ridiculous as hell on
Right.
some songs, but be super meaningful in one song.
No doubt.
Exactly the same fucking way. That's why I like him, because he's an all around artist. He's just not money, paper, and that's it. You know.
Right.
Ryan, how you think his music will be remembered after his passing?
He's gonna be the Kurt Cobain of this trap generation.
You just mentioned System of a Down.
Yeah.
Is that Dave Grohl?
Nah, System of a Down is it's a band of 4 Armenians: Serge Tankian, Darren Malakian, John Domai, and Shavo Adaji. They're all from Hollywood, pretty much. If you didn't know about the Armenians had a genocide in like 1914. So most of the people who are Armenian, they don't even know who their grandparents are and stuff like that.
Damn.
Wow.
So System of a Down is like the kind of band that people don't acknowledge. Like Turkey themselves, they're the ones who did the genocide and committed the genocide. They don't acknowledge that they did it. And there's a lot of countries around the world that don't acknowledge it. System of a Down is kind of like the band that talks about that and wants people to get into that and shit like that. But the band you're talking about that Dave Grohl in is Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, yeah.
Yeah, he was the drummer. Dave Grohl was the original drummer for Nirvana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's a heavy tag when you say he's your generation's Kurt Cobain.
Definitely, yeah. This generation of trap, like young kids, yeah, definitely. Like I'm 16, 17-year-olds, yeah, and obviously not me, because I just see shit for what it is. I'm 25. I ain't a young kid. So.
Oh, you an old nigga.
He's a baby, man.
I'm still a baby, but yeah. I know. Still, I just see shit for what it is. But I understand. I understand what it is. These kids looked up to him and they believed in him. Like they followed him. His you gotta understand, his fans were diehard fans. Like they would do anything for this guy. Like anything.
Did XXXTentacion ever talk about mental health?
Hell yeah. He was a big mental health dude, man. That's what his music is about. Mental health. He wrote a whole album called 17 about mental health and depression. That was his first fucking project. 17. That's a good fucking project. Like he starts off the fucking project with an explanation of what this is, why he's doing it, why he feels this way, and why am I trying to help you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you just listen to that 17 album, and you will have a completely different perspective from this kid. You're gonna be like, damn, this kid, he's only 18, 19, and he's making this fucking type of music. And it's not nothing crazy. It's like very punkish in the way that it's not overly produced. It's simple, but it's it's simple, but it gets to the point. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
and there's no bullshitting around it. He's not beating around the fucking bush. He's giving you the juice. That's it,
Where is he from? How was he raised?
He was raised single mom. Like family, bouncing to grandma's house, staying at other people's house, getting taken care of by other people,
Where's
normal hood shit, anywhere you go, you hear about the same fucking story, everybody got a cousin that, got a fucked up family, that stood at your house for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Where is he from?
Miami.
Yeah,
Pompano Beach. Yeah.
Okay.
And shit is different out there, you know what I'm saying? That's where little Kodak is from.
I said one of the positive things I did see. I mean, it potentially could be positive, man. We was checking it out right before we started recording. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was on his Instagram and he was talking about him and basically saying, was he talking about Lou Hall? But was he saying?
Oh, he said, I'm a big troll. But
yeah, he's a troll.
But yeah, I'm a troll, but this is real shit.
Right.
All love. He was a good person. Some shit like that, right?
Yeah. But I think he was saying something about, I apologize or some shit for all the people I hurt. I don't know.
That he messed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was feeling bad, like, oh, I got to be careful now, pretty much too.
Right.
So to the effect of that, yeah. That too, yeah.
So we'll see what happens, because he was saying, like, he's like, he can't think anybody that want to hurt this kid. So he's nothing but positive, and he's like he got a million people trying to get at him. So hopefully, maybe this will change him, in some kind of way. Seeing his boy getting killed and shit, maybe he'll change his ways, and that'll force the other people, that's following in that same path to change up. I mean, unfortunately for our generation, it was Biggie and Pac. Unfortunately for our generation, and before they passed, it was just so much animosity. It was just brewing. Like, people couldn't even go to the West Coast. West Coast people couldn't even come to the East. It was crazy. It was stupid. It was stupid. And it took for them two people to pass away for them to have like a summit and just like squash the bullshit, man.
The thing is that I don't think my generation understands this, was that real tension that was there.
Yeah,
I was born in '93. You feel me? So
okay.
So I didn't feel that shit either. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I love Pac. I love Biggie.
Right. Of course. Like I said,
that real tension that you felt, the real energy at that moment.
Yeah, man.
You get what I'm saying?
It was to the point, like, when we saw Biggie in LA that weekend, like, what the fuck is Biggie doing out there, man? Like,
that's just crazy. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
It's almost like my generation seeing 6ix9ine in LA.
Exactly. Or Chicago right now. It's
Chicago. Yeah, what's going on in Chicago?
Yo, he's bad pussy though, because he was running with fucking police there and everything.
That's kind of what I heard
blame
about
him, though. That's smart though. I can't call him pussy. He was just playing his cards. Like, that's it. I apologize, 6ix9ine. I made trap beats. You know what I'm saying? If you
So what is XXXTentacion XXXTentacion? What is going to be his lasting legacy? You feel, Brian?
His last legacy?
Yeah, his lasting legacy. Like, from now on, how people gonna see him? And shit?
I think he was at the end of towards the ending of his life. All he was talking about was positivity. He wasn't even. People were beefing with him. He was not even getting involved. He was just doing the right thing. Like I said, a couple hours before he died, he was posting about a charity event. I think it's just gonna be about positivity and doing the right thing. I think sometimes a generation needs something like this to happen so they can see the things unfold. Kind of like when Kurt Cobain died, it kind of let everybody know that this shit's real.
Right.
The guy you look up to, everybody looks up to, is dead.
Right.
I think this pretty much might happen with him. The people are going to open their eyes and they're going to see they can't be as reckless. They're not untouchable, because all these young kids feel like they're untouchable, like the world is theirs when it's not.
And that's the issue. That's the issue we have with the shit they talking about, man. Because we old, we done been through, we done seen it all. We done seen this shit happen a million fucking times, man. And it's never gonna end positive. It's never gonna be a positive end, man, unless you change. You gotta change.
These kids move too reckless. The way they move is too reckless. They don't know how to have that swag. You know what I'm saying? That, like, Jay-Z had that fucking swag. You can't fuck with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't gotta say shit. He just moves. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he also is good on MLK Boulevard.
No doubt. Yes, he is.
But yeah, honestly, XXXTentacion's legacy, I feel like it's going to be all positivity, because that's all he was towards the end. Positivity.
That's what's up. You definitely got me intrigued, man. I want to check out.
Look him up,
check it out and see what's up.
He's a smart. At least listen to him in his interviews. At least, I don't know if you like watching interviews or whatnot.
Oh, that's all we do. Listen to podcasts,
his interviews, and
shit, man.
He's a smart man.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I listen to the Breakfast Club. I Joe Budden, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at Luho. Yeah. I get a Joe Budden in everywhere, Luho. You have to say that shit. You have to say that. You have to say that shit. Every episode. It don't even matter.
But yeah, listen to his first album, 17, and I guarantee you're going to listen. Okay. 17. I guarantee you, after you listen to that one, you're going to want to listen to his next project, just because it's that good.
And you're going to be project just came
completely thrown off. Just by the second song, because the first song is the explanation. The second song, you're going to be completely thrown off. It's like some old fucking lo-fi. I don't know how to explain it. It's just good shit. It just makes you feel. If you're in that moment to feel and you're sad and you want to feel, this is the album for that.
And
you said if you're sad, you said you want to listen to it?
Yeah, if you're sad and you want to feel, if you're feeling some type of way about yourself, listen to this fucking album.
Damn.
Might not be the one for me, but I hear you, man.
Yeah, if you don't like depressing shit, this ain't your shit. If you don't like depressing shit, don't fuck with it.
Yeah, I don't like depressing shit.
That's it for you, dog.
Come on now, Waterfall, TLC.
That shit ain't sad, man.
It doesn't matter. What's the name of his album that he just put out, Brian?
Let me see. I think it was Changes or something like that.
Okay.
And this is the one that just recently came out like a month ago, 2 months ago, right?
Oh, it was actually a question mark.
Question mark, right? Yeah, I see that.
That was the latest one. And big shout out to DJ Enough on Shade 45, Sirius XM. He was coming back to Suicide Joint on Chris XM. You know, giving his musical shout out to the passing of Extension.
That's what's up.
No doubt.
That's what's up. All right, like I said, rest in peace to the young man. Like I said, it's just sad, man. No matter what the other bullshit's going on, he's 20 years old, man. He's a kid, man. He's a baby. He had his whole life, you know, to look forward to, man. You know, it's just sad. Whenever we use a young, just a young man like that in the streets, it's just senseless violence, man. It's just definitely a sad moment. So definitely R.I.P. to that young man.
And shout out to the mom. Shout out to the family he has, because at the end of the day, she still got to pay her taxes. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's fucked up. It sounds stupid, but, you know, she's another human being trying to live with this pain that everybody lives through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No doubt.
You know? So, shout out to their family. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't easy.
And Uncle Sam.
What's up?
And Uncle Sam, because he said talk about paying taxes, man.
Hell yeah.
You know how that go, man.
Absolutely. Yo, that's a nice card. I thought those was Lamborghini doors that I saw in the video. But you said it was a BMW, Brian?
I8, yeah, no, it's 100% for sure. It's an I8. It's not a Lamborghini. No Lambo. The I8 actually has the suicide doors too.
Oh,
it's actually half gasoline, half electric as well.
Okay, I hear that shit.
Yeah, that shit is fast.
Yo, sorry he was a victim to the streets, man. Unfortunately, you know, some people got a location of where he was. I don't know, man. It's unfortunate, but it's a lesson to all.
It was an unexpected event that happened out of nowhere.
100%.
Most def.
All right, but big Brian, man, we're gonna definitely appreciate you jumping on with us, man. Like we said, you've been supporting since day one, brother. You always in the Facebook group, man. You always sharing on social media, but we definitely appreciate it, man. So what's up with you in the music, man?
Man, I make beats. If you want to check me out, I make trap beats. So if you don't like that new stuff, you ain't gonna like this. But if you wanted some new stuff, just check me out. SoundCloud.com/day1 in #1 day, and that's my SoundCloud right there. I got my Facebook. Look me up, Brian DeJuan. I got my Instagram. Look me up, Brian DeJuan. BrianDejuan. Super easy because I'm the one and only. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Savage.
So, like a savage. I'm just a savage. I'm just a savage living in the land of wolves. You know what I'm saying? That's
what's up, man. That's what's up. We definitely appreciate you, man.
I'm happy for this, yo. I've been waiting for this for forever.
We're gonna get you on a full episode one day. Listen, Brian, the fucking genre episode, man. We gotta get the subgenre episode going one day, man.
I feel like that's the one thing. That genre list and those listings was really taking off in social media, and I feel like that's the one thing. If you guys jump on and fucking do that shit right, you guys would be fucking popping because you guys got a good energy, a good vibe. But you guys is nothing but positivity, and you can always hear it throughout the podcast. You guys have a good time and shit, and you guys sound like brothers and shit. That's all that matters. But it's just that one fucking thing, that one shit to pop off, and that could be a ticket right there.
That's it, right? The subgenres. We're gonna get it going, man.
Amongst other things that I said in Crossing a long time ago that are being bitten all over the world.
We ain't talking about that right now, man. But yo, thank you again, my brother, for jumping on, Mr. Brian.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for coming on, Brian.
We appreciate it, man.
Yes,
all right, man. Y'all take it easy, all right?
No doubt, my man. Right, appreciate it. All right, y'all. This has been a We So Classic Podcast emergency episode, man. This is D Dame. You know how it is. We So Classic Podcast, all that good stuff, man. Recess and Lou Holman, you got any final words and shit, man?
Just very unfortunate, man. Just this see his life, you know what I'm saying, being taken away from him, man. Since something senseless. Nobody deserves to die. Nobody deserves to get shot. Um, you know, it just hopefully, pray for his family and hopefully, whoever, did this, they'll pay in the court of law.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, no doubt. Any final words, Recess?
The streets is crazy, man. We can't forget, the jungle. You know what I'm saying? No matter sometimes how nice things are, how sweet things are, when you see someone of that stature, of course, maybe you feel a little disconnected. But in the smaller, percentages of those of us in our regular day lives, we all have to watch out for things like this, man. It's just too unfortunate that he was touching people. People were listening. People were definitely getting his message, and it was a
Right.
positive message.
Right.
Like Brian said, he was making music for those people who were sad. You
Mm-hmm.
know, there's a lot of them, man. I deal with hundreds of them a day.
No doubt.
We
No
all
doubt.
come across them every day. I come across Prez every day in the chat. He's
Yes,
sad.
indeed. Very sad. Very
Yeah.
sad.
Well, all I gotta say is rest in peace. A young dude that was on the come up, and I hope everybody else just pays attention. In the words of the show on The Last OG, a man could touch the stove and know that it's hot. A genius would look at the man touching the stove and know not to touch the hot stove.
Yes, indeed. That's what's up.
Wise words.
Words to live by, man. No doubt. All right, y'all. Thanks for checking us out. We So Classic Podcast. I'm D Dame, my man Lou Hall, my man Recess, my man Prez. We out. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.